An ad hominem is the fallacy in which the arguer attacks their opponent personally rather than their qualifications or the argument they've actually made.
Okay. Guess we gotta go back to studying.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna.
Dude, I've got like so many midterms coming up, and well, I don't know. I've been feeling so stressed lately, and because of that, I've been breaking out a lot, and like I've been like wearing my glasses because I have really bad acne on my cheeks, so I'm trying to hide it. Like I don't know what to do about that.
Well, there's something actually in here called Neutrogena Rapid Clear. It's something that I've used when I was having a lot of breakouts, and it's helped me a lot.
What are you talking about? You have like really nice skin. You wouldn't know the struggle of this.
Okay, well maybe if you tried the face wash, you would know. In this example of ad hominem, Denisha cuts off my character as she's explaining a product that she's used in the past that she knew worked well for her. Denisha, rather than asking more about the product or what it could have done for her or what it did for me, instead exclaimed that I wouldn't understand the struggle at all since I have clear skin. So this is an attack on me personally rather than any kind of evidence or the argument that I was making.
Loaded language is emotionally charged language, and it's actually not an argument itself, but instead a form of manipulation. Bro, our professor is having us do so much work. I remember in the beginning of the semester, she's like, oh, your homework's only gonna take you 15 minutes, and then we come back the next day and we're like, it took us 2 hours.
I know. We have 6 sets to do in 2 days.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can finish that.
I know.
It's stressing me out. But dude, that product that you recommended didn't really work for me.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I found a new one. It's called the Neutrogena cleanser. It's got grapefruit in it, and I was like, ooh, fancy. So I'm gonna try that. And so I tested it out. I was like, really good. It works absolute wonders. I tell you, this is the #1, the best product in the entire world. Nothing tops this cleanser.
Wow. Okay. What does it do? Is it?
It clears your breakouts.
Okay. Super cool.
Yeah. In this example of loaded language, I use mostly adjectives to make my case for that Neutrogena cleanser. For example, I described that product to be a miracle, to be the best, and that nothing would ever top that product. These adjectives do not really serve my argument very well because it is mostly subjective.
So now that we've learned the definitions of each of these fallacies and seen some examples of them, let's put it to practice. We're going to show you another example with both of the fallacies in one skit, and we want you to be able to find which is which. Have you heard of this book before? This poem book?
Ooh, Milk and Honey? No, I haven't.
It's a really great book. It has some pretty sad poems, but man, it's really touched my soul. I feel like every page I read, it's solving my life problems because I relate so deeply. It's the best book I've ever read.
Wow.
Yeah, it's incredible. You should read it sometime because it's the best book probably on the shelves ever.
I wouldn't say that. You don't really have the best taste in books, so I'm not gonna read it.
Well, it's not about my taste. It's about the book.
Yeah, but all the books that you've recommended to me, they weren't that good. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
We'll keep to our own books. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So in this skit, I was giving the example of the loaded language fallacy. I went on to explain this poem book as changing my life and being the absolute best book on the shelves, which is really subjective and kind of impossible to decipher amongst however many books are out there in the world. So it's definitely not a valid argument.
The fallacy I represented was ad hominem because I judged the value of the book on my opponent's taste rather than the book itself.